So, welcome to a very special edition of Megan Munches. This is actually Megan Makes. So I think I've said this before, but my favorite thing at the park, actually, is the Berry Gobbler, which you can get usually at the grill. They used to serve it outside. Okay, that's all. You can't have me the Kewpie mayo behind you. They used to serve it outside at the cable car, but then they converted the cable car into the ice cream place, and it seems to be doing a lot better. But they used to have sandwiches. My favorite sandwich from there was the Berry Gobbler. So, it has boysenberry mayonnaise on. Is there a... Sorry. It has boysenberry mayonnaise on it, which is what we're doing right now, because that's the most involved portion of this. By the way, if you didn't know, Kewpie mayonnaise has two different, so you can actually, like, it's star-shaped, so you can decorate with it. Just fun Kewpie fact. This is one of my clients at work, so. And then we take boysenberry jam. You can also take the syrup if you happen to have the syrup, but I'm assuming most of you probably have boysenberry jam. Then you mix it together. Kewpie is not my favorite mayonnaise for this. The Best Foods is better because Kewpie is kind of savory, whereas Best Foods has a little bit of sweetness. It's not bad, it's just different. So then, like, this is about the color you want. Like boysenberry color, obviously. So then we're gonna take this plate and put some focaccia bread on it, which has this plate. Then take some focaccia bread, which has already been what do you call it? Sliced for me. You spread some mayonnaise on there. Okay, well, it helps if you put more mayonnaise on there, Morgan. You want, like, whatever your perfect amount is. At the park, they don't tend to use a lot, but then you kind of, depends on who's making the sandwich, and I feel like, personally, you want that boysenberry taste, because this is the only place the boysenberry comes through in the whole sandwich. But, that's, like, personal taste thing. If you don't happen to like mayonnaise, then obviously don't put a lot of it on. Then you take alfalfa sprouts. Oh my gosh. Like, if you can get the alfalfa sprouts out of the package, you put the alfalfa sprouts on the bread. It's fine. That's enough. I don't feel like biting this. Ugh. Then you put, I believe it's actually, is it actually Swiss cheese in the park? It might be provolone, or it might be some other thing. But then you take your white cheese. You put 1 or 2 if you're feeling dangerous. We're feeling dangerous today. You can put a little bit more mayonnaise on if you feel like it's going to be too dry. And then you take your, what is this? Turkey breast. In the park, I believe it's actually like a piece of turkey breast. I don't think it's sliced. I think it's like actually, well, there's been several iterations of it over the years, but I find that the sliced turkey breast is the easiest way to recreate this at home. You want like a bunch. This is where all your protein's coming from, so. Then close that up. Then you do the part which I personally would not do if I was making this at home just for me. But since we're making this for you guys, to get it the way they do at the park, they do actually put a slice of tomato on it. This is actually a nice tomato. It's not like, you know, those ones that have all the seeds in them and they're like super goopy and you can't cut them. Okay, well, that was done with me. Come on, there we go. Anyway, take your slice of tomato put that on top. Then you're gonna want to probably spread some more mayonnaise on the top bun. That's personal preference thing, but I find if you don't do it on at least both sides, it gets a little dry, kind of annoying. They do like a super thin layer at the park, some of the people who make it, and it's not great. Then you can't taste the boysenberry at all, and then what's the point of it? Then you've just ordered a turkey sandwich on focaccia bread, and it's like, I could have made that at home. I mean, you can make this at home. That's what I'm showing you, but, you know. There you have it. Turkey gobbler. In the parks, there would be a lot of turkey, but you don't... It'd be the same height, but, like, that would all be turkey, and then there would be, like, this real thin slice of tomato. But, yeah. So... Are we cutting? Just trying it on camera?
Just trying.
Okay. I'm being told to try it on camera, so. Oh my god. This particular focaccia bread, sorry, it's very dry, is pretty dense. So it's a different, like, chew than the one at the park, but overall the actual taste is the same, except for the fact that this particular bread is cheese focaccia, and the one at the park I think is just regular. I think it's just like, well, I mean, like, it's just a regular bread. There's no, like, oh, it might have herbs on it. Actually, I think there's herbs on it, but this has a very strong, like, cheese flavor, so that's a little bit different. But this was also what was at the store. So, you know... I'd give it like a 7 out of 10 on terms of, like, is it the same? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. I think, personally, if you're going to improve, or you're going to do this at home and you're going to improve on the one that's at the park, I would probably put mayonnaise in between each layer. I also like mayonnaise, though, so if you're not a person who likes mayonnaise, I would definitely just say at least put mayonnaise on the bun, both sides. Otherwise, you're not going to get any boysenberry flavor at all. Yeah, I'm going to take another bite of this, though, and I will see you guys in the next one. And it's in my mouth.